Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Teri Angel here with Enlightened World Network. We bring you a guided meditation every day of the year. And today our meditation is a meditation excavation. That means Teri and I invite you to meditate right along with us. And we share with you those things that we're seeing from Spirit. So glad that you're here with us. Teri Angel, good morning.
Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, Teri is ready. So why don't we go ahead?
I love our Wednesdays. I love this time together with you. And I always get something really beneficial from being here. So thank you.
No, absolutely. Okay, friends, let's go into meditation. Just make yourself comfortable on your chair. Or if you're lying down, let's take a couple of deep cleansing breaths. We're going to slow down our thinking, slow down our breathing. Just pay attention to your body for just a moment. Is there anything that is vying for your attention right now? Maybe it's a feeling, maybe it's a thought, maybe it's a sound, but pay attention to that thing that's keeping you from meditation for just a minute. If you need to write it down so you don't forget, if you need to step back and look at it, validate it, thank it, so we can release it. Let's do that for just a moment. Okay. And now let's go to our root chakra, which is just at the base of our spine. And we're going to take a deep cleansing breath into that chakra. And with our mind's eye, we're going to grow some roots out through that chakra, down our legs, down the chair legs, going all the way into the center of Mother Earth. Let's just get ourselves firmly grounded. Teri, I don't know if you are finding this too, but my roots are hitting solid rock.
I think it's frozen ground.
Well, that would make sense. So I'm going to take another breath. And I'm going to heat up my roots and see if that'll help it move through. You know, friends, it's your imagination and it's your intuition. And if your roots look funky, change them in your mind's eye. I heated mine up. If yours don't look sturdy enough, make them sturdy. This is your grounding. So personalize it to you. Teri, how are your roots today?
Mine were stuck as well because it was very, very, very hard ground and very icy, it felt like. And then the little fae helped me. They were all there with their pick and axe and helping me to break through. And when you said that it's all our own individual thing that we're doing, it really woke me up. And I'm like, you're right. This is mine. I can do with it what I want. I can make my roots as strong as I want to make them. So we are all having these individual experiences, even though we're connected into the oneness. So how's it going to look? And so mine are pretty strong at the moment, going deeper in now that the ice has been broken.
Well, the fact that they kept showing us different things on the roots made me think we better just sit here for a minute and see, because sometimes we don't get past the roots, friends. So
Yeah. And I think it's interesting for me. I don't like the frozen ground. I don't like the ice and all of the coldness of it. So for me, I called in help. And that's an important point too. You don't have to do this alone. If you're feeling like you're not strong enough for those roots to go deeper, call in help. Call in your spirit guides, the angels, the fae, whatever it takes to get you deeper grounded so that you can go further inside to have that beautiful opening.
love that, Teri, bringing in help. Reinforcements.
Yep.
Okay, friends, if your roots are feeling like they're firmly grounded in the center of the earth, let's go up to the heart chakra. That was a lot of work, that one was. So going to our amazing heart space. We're on fundamentals today, Teri. I'm seeing that. Fundamentals of the root chakra, fundamentals of the heart space. Okay, so take a good look at your heart space. Is there an entrance? Is there a gate? Is it massive? Is it tiny? What are you looking at? What are you feeling? Whatever you're seeing or feeling, you might want to jot down. You might want to draw a picture of it. You might want to come back and remember that. It means something to you.
Yeah. This is interesting, Ruth, because normally I go into the heart and it's like so ready to just give that love and expand. As soon as I went to the heart, I felt like I needed to cough. So it feels like there's something there to be released today. And so that's an important thing to pay attention to for all of you listening. What are you feeling when you go to that heart center?
My heart space, I usually have a beautifully, really intricate wooden door with all kinds of visuals on it. And today I have a wrought iron gate. Pay attention. But it's huge. I can't even find the door to it. It's this massive space, which I think to me means that it's not just my heart space, it's a collective heart space. But I'd like to find the gate.
But interesting that it's wrought iron, which you can see through.
Right.
If it were solid fence, there might be room for concern there. But because we can see, then we can acknowledge it and open it more, and you'll find the gate.
And I'm asking my guides to help me get there. They're all in angelic form and they're marching me along the wall of it. Teri, while I'm getting to the front of my heart space, would you please ask in the spiritual divinity?
Absolutely. And I was just reminded of the lesson that we shared last night from A Course in Miracles. I don't understand anything. So as you're looking for that gate, maybe just open up to, I don't understand, and let spirit bring the understanding to you. So let's do call in our angels, starting from the east with Archangel Raphael. Raphael brings in a beautiful energy of air. And I'm going to have him bring in warm air to where I am because it's a little chilly here. So open up to whatever it feels like when Raphael comes into your space. Raphael's the angel of healing. So if you're in need of a healing today, just spend some time in this arena and let him open up the gates and the ice and whatever else needs to be broken through today. Archangel Michael coming in from the south, and Michael brings the energy of fire. So I'm asking Michael to surround us all with that warmth, to surround us with the energy that cuts cords and releases. It feels like there's a lot of release happening today. Archangel Gabriel, Gabriel of the West, the wise one, the one that helps us to have clarity. And Gabriel brings the energy of water. So just allow yourself to be washed right now, doing away with anything that's not serving you, anything that's keeping you tethered and heavy. Let go of it into the water and let it wash it away. And Archangel Uriel, the energy of earth, helping us to get more grounded. Those roots can go a little bit deeper, and helping us also to be centered and balanced. Thank you to these 4 beautiful archangels, the angels of the directions, and any other angels, spirit guides, ancestors, loved ones, masters, whoever wants to surround us as we're doing this work. Thank you. We call especially on Divine Mother, feeling her warmth and her nourishment. We call on Christ, the Master Healer, our beautiful, beautiful teacher that loves us unconditionally. Just allow that love into your heart. And overseeing it all is our Creator. We give all honor to the Creator, however you envision that to be. Just take a moment with all of this. Don't forget to love yourself, honor yourself, be grateful that you showed up today for you. And let's sit with this energy and just see if one or more of these guides come forward for you. Are they helping you to open that heart center? And are they helping Ruth find the gate?
Thank you, Teri. Beautiful. I did find the gate, and it was interesting because it was my own front door.
Mm.
Teri, they reminded me of the work that we do and want to expand with Come Celebrate Me Home. Come Celebrate Me Home is something that Teri and I are being led to really bring into the world, which is supporting people as they are preparing to transition. And Teri, with that work, I heard it's a work of the heart, and seeing everyone's heart space as important as your own. And that's the premise behind Come Celebrate Me Home, that everyone's life is as important as ours. And we're all one. We are all connected. And I think that's what that huge space was with the wrought iron, was it's everybody's heart space. And we're all in there. We're all equal.
We are. And I no longer feel the need to cough. I just want you to know. It feels like with the energy shift of having support around us, totally surrounding us, we can open up and let go of what's there that's keeping us from our divinity, keeping us from our magnificence, and finding that purpose. And I love the purpose that we have in helping others who are ready to make their transition. That's huge. So many are afraid to even talk about death or to talk about grief. So yeah, I think they're here today to help us all to understand how we can be open to whatever we're guided to do.
Teri, what they're wanting us to see is, you know, we talk about oneness a lot here at Enlightened World Network. And that's what's being symbolized here by this huge expanse that's got the wrought iron gate around it. But interesting, we each go into it through our own heart space. So if I were to really look at this wrought iron fence, I would see that there are a gazillion individual doorways to people's heart space, but yet they all go into one collective, larger heart space, the collective heart space.
Hmm.
We think we're so autonomous, and we forget that we're really all connected.
And what one of us does affects the others.
Mhm. Teri, I'm walking in there and I'm seeing the healing pool today.
Good.
So, friends, go on in through your door. And the healing pool is massive. It has no boundaries, no end on any side. And it is a pool that is made of our own individual, which is actually the same life force. And for some, it might be the experience of like a sauna or a jacuzzi. And for others, it's like a very shallow wading pool. And folks can go there, whether they are in body like us, or if they are in spirit, having been in body. There are so many angels there to support, and the ascended masters show up there as well. And you can go and a lot of times feel the presence of someone that you have loved and lost before. But it's a beautiful place in the ethereal realm where we can all go for healing. And sometimes it's physical healing, sometimes it's emotional or spiritual healing. But we're being welcomed to go to that spot right now. There's no right or wrong way to approach it. You can jump in, you can sit on the side, you can just watch others that are there. Fully personalized for you. Teri, I see there are still folks there that are reeling from the last 3 years.
And approaching it kind of timidly, not real sure that it's okay, that it's safe to be there in that space. But I assure you that it is a very safe place. And as I look at it today, I see some slides that have been set up You can actually slide into that swimming pool, into the healing pool. And it's okay. You'll go as deep as you desire. I'm not one for diving into any body of water, but this is different. This is not water. This is an energy that's so beautiful and soft and welcoming. And so I'm going to slide down the slide. I'm going to step out of my comfort zone, Ruth.
I see I think it's symbolic too, of the way some folks are approaching the new year, like just sliding in, like bring it on, baby. And others are still recouping from their last year.
Right.
The healing pool has so many workers, supporters, helpers. The place is packed today with divine support. I'm even seeing animal supporters.
Love that. What I'm noticing is as I slid into the pool, it didn't make a big splash, but the water rippled, and it's turning from the blue that I initially saw into more purple. So it's changing as I'm changing, because it's my thing. It's what I'm doing and I'm creating. So I'm going from blue to purple. And I think that's, to me, that's an indication of rising up into a higher realm, allowing that higher place where we connect in with our higher self, with God, with our spirit. So just see what experience you're having. If you're in the pool or if you're just observing, it's okay to just observe. It's okay to be unsure and to question.
I'm also seeing a bonfire, Teri. When you said purple, I went right to Saint Germain's violet flame.
Mhm.
And I'm seeing a bonfire. There's one on the water and there's one off to the side of the water. And Saint Germain's violet flame is where we can dump anything and everything and just have it transmuted from that uncomfortable lower level energy into higher vibrational energy and just let it go, transmute it into love. So if there's anything in particular you want to just dump into that violet flame, please go do that. There must be a lot of stuff being dumped, Teri, because the energy went from the purple to a very bright white, very large, very bright white.
Yeah, what I was observing also was Kuan Yin helping people into the pool. Kuan Yin is the goddess of compassion. She's an ascended master that just wants everyone to feel loved and seen and acknowledged. So of course she's helping those who may be a little unsure, may not see their own worth and that they deserve to be in that pool. So if you're still being a little wary of going in, just know that you have helpers. You're not alone. Just like breaking through the frozen ground so you could ground, you also have helpers every step of the way. I see her guiding people to the side of the pool. You know, I'm not a very strong swimmer myself, Ruth. And so I'm always looking to see what I can hold on to. Can I touch the side of the pool? Can my feet touch the bottom? And that's just a security thing. So she's helping those who are timid right now and not sure that they can navigate to know that they're safe. And this is a safe place.
Friends, you can also pay attention to your body, because right now I'm needing to clear my throat chakra. And I know that that's because I'm in the pool.
Mhm. The little Fae are being very funny today with this meditation, and they just gave me floaties.
Aw,
Yeah, because I expressed something that is a story I've been telling my whole life, that I was a little unsure and insecure. So I think that was the part I'm supposed to release today. Diving in, that was huge, sliding down that slide.
that was huge.
So letting go of insecurities, letting go of whatever fear appeared to you as you had the thought of, oh, I have to get into a pool, even though it's not your normal pool full of water, it's full of love. So what insecurity is holding you back? What's stopping you from really receiving love?
Teri, I love the floaties. And it makes me think, aren't the angels all floaties? Don't we call on them when we feel like we're going under?
They'll never let us down.
No, it's a great visual, floaties. Or a noodle, whatever works for you.
Whatever you can hold on to. Hold on to love.
Interesting. So I am trying to just like dip my entire head into this life force energy. And I'm actually too buoyant because I've got the floaties. And whenever I try to dip in, really dip into it, I'm being buoyed up. And I'm pretty sure that's symbolic for when we're going through life and we just want to like sink into the sorrow or the grief or the whatever. But if we walk with spirit frequently, they just kind of buoy you up. It's like, come on, you don't have to go there.
The more you realize that, the more confident you are. So you may not even be aware of the floaties or anything else or any of the insecurities anymore, because you know from experience that they're not going to let you go under, even when you try.
Right, right.
I see more people coming into the healing pool now, Ruth. It's like they were observing to see what was going to happen. And when they realized that there was no danger, that it looked pretty safe to be in there, it's like, oh, I can have floaties. I can have somebody guide me into the pool and show me how I can hold on to something. And sometimes we just need that little bit of support and encouragement. Sometimes we need that cheerleader that says, you can do it, and be right by your side as you go through fires and struggles and water and frozen ground. And this is interesting. So it was starting to get a little crowded with everyone coming into the pool. The pool expanded.
Yes, ma'am. The pool.
I
Yes.
love that. There's
Actually,
always room for more.
yep. Right before you said that, Terry, they had me come out of the pool and like go to the board table, which is where we do a lot of our work. It's like a board table. And they had me turn around and look at the pool, and they were showing me that they were expanding the pool, like more tiers on top of it and wider. And they said, expand the healing pool. And there was a piece of EWN being called on to help expand the healing pool. And to me, that's about publicizing it more, giving folks more opportunities to go and to hear about it and to experience it. So amazing, Terry. That's exactly what I heard.
Expansion. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, what a beautiful experience.
You know, folks can stay in that healing pool as long as they want to, and they can go whenever they want. And one of the things that I have learned is that we all know where this healing pool is. We've all had many opportunities to go, both in our dreams, if we're here in the 3D, or when we're in the ethereal realm, because we've passed over. We know where it is. It's returning to it. It's not a foreign concept to any one of us. Terry, I feel like we should just allow folks to stay here as long as they want.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's no rush. There is no time. So whatever is needed, you have the opportunity to experience that.
Yeah, friends, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Terry, thank you for being here. This time at the healing pool, it is for you. That energy is your life force that you have been created with, that keeps you going day to day. You go sit in that pool and it's you that is surrounding you. That life force is also the same life force in me and the same life force in Teri. And that's what connects all of us together. That's what makes us one, that energy is flowing through all of us, each one of us and all of us. That space is for you to go back to whenever you want. Teri, thank you for being here for this.
You.
Friends from Enlightened World Network, so much love to each and every one of you. Come back to us. We're doing a meditation every day this year, and we have many other shows. Teri, why don't you take a minute and share the shows that you're doing currently?
Okay. How much time do we have? So every day we start gathering at 8 o'clock Eastern to do a little check-in and some prayer time, lifting each other up in love. I also have a new show called the Peapod Podcast, and we had a very beautiful time together yesterday. Ruth was there along with Marbeth Dunn, and we talked about grief. And every week at Tuesdays at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, there will be a different topic, and some faces will be there over and over again, and there will be some new faces that you get to experience and listen to. So that is an angel-inspired creation for us to come together weekly to have a deeper discussion. At 8 o'clock every night, Karen Palmer and I teach a lesson from A Course in Miracles. We're on day 4, but you don't have to start from the beginning. You can jump in at any point and join us in that discussion. And then afterwards, we do some chanting that we've been doing for 948 days, I think, is today's date. And it's been a beautiful experience to do that and for it to make a difference in the world. That's our hope, is that by chanting for peace, for chanting for love and joy, that it will make an impact. I think that's it, Ruth. I think. Oh, the afternoon tea on Sundays. Sundays at 2 o'clock Eastern, we meet and just have a beautiful time together, sharing in spirit and love. And there's a special song that we play every week called Come to the Water. And this is water. This is our place of coming. Just like we did the healing pool today, we come together and experience the safety net of being with each other and being in love. And all of these are on Enlightened World Network. So you can find us at any given day. There's something there for someone.
Every day. Absolutely. Great. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Teri. Take good care, friends. Love you and God bless.
Bye, everyone.